What's going on? Welcome back to Real World Tool Reviews, and welcome to the first ever WTF. Now, WTF stands for Weekly Tool Focus. It's supposed to come out on Wednesdays. Here it is Thursday. I said I'd come out with it on Wednesday. I'm already late. Life has really just thrown me some curveballs this week, and work's been crazy, but here it is Thursday. I'm going to get it out of here. WTF is a perfect way to describe the Channellock Speedgrips. I was optimistic about them. I love Channellocks. I love the company, and I wanted to love their new design because, you know, they made it kind of as a response probably to the popularity of these Knipex Cobras, and they have a button adjustment. This button, once you get used to it, is really not bad. Even though I've never been a big button guy on Channellocks. So I knew I probably wouldn't like the button adjustment when I got these. And I was intrigued mostly by this cross-hatching design on a pair of Channellocks. I thought that was actually a really good idea, and I didn't know why more people hadn't done it before. But they just totally, they took a good idea and just totally missed the boat on it. So we'll talk first about what I like. I really, really like the fact that they're a heavy, heavy, made in the USA. They're stocky pliers, and they have this cross hatching on them, which bites on stuff really, really well. I mean, it really grabs hold of stuff. Now, they're fat for plumbing. Like, they're fat for doing plumbing like PVC, like 1.5 PVC and stuff when you're under the sink and stuff like that. They're not good for that because they're too fat, and they're too fat for a lot of other stuff. But heavier duty stuff, they're really pretty useful, actually. Like, really good for, that's why I set this 1/2-inch pipe here up that I use sometimes for demonstrations in here. But this button adjustment, I'm telling you, it's garbage. We'll get to that in a second. But, they bite really, really good on that stuff. And they do not let go. So I will give them that. That cross-hatching is great. And really what they are more than anything is kind of an angled pair of these, like an angled pair of, regular pliers like this with cross-hatching on the jaws. It's kind of like the same work you would do with that, you would kind of do. I like this 8-inch size actually better. It's more useful. The 10-inch ones, if you want to replace your 10-inch Channellocks like this, you just can't. You just can't. These are not nearly as versatile as these are. So that's what I like. I like the cross-hatching jaws. Here's what I hate. Whatever they did with this button system where they slide up and down and lock into these kind of grooves, it sucks so bad. If you get any kind of like dirt up in there, which I've had to spray it with WD-40 a couple times, you see how it did that? Like, you got to really get it locked in. Like, but if you just carelessly go like that, it won't be locked in good. I just can't stand that. And I also hate these handles. Why, Channellock? Why would you make these rubbery, just terrible handles? I just don't understand it. They're so sticky and gross. These Channellock handles, they've been using these forever. Why go away from them? This is what we love, Now the Nipex, they could have copied, if they wanted to copy Nipex, they could have changed it up and made kind of a rougher thing, like kind of like this. Because I actually really like this handle, but man, it's a huge fail, and they're also just way too thick and like just it's just too big of a rubber handle. It's just like ridiculous. So that's another thing that I hate. And then they did something that I really, for some reason, uh, annoys me, is they put this reamer here. Like you're supposed to be able to ream out some stuff with it. I don't know. Maybe that works for somebody, but I don't care about that at all. And something else about them is I don't know, the angle. Whenever you are working on something, it's like this is bent way. It's like bent back farther or something. Even though when you, like if you open these up all the way and these and put them kind of side by side, they seem pretty much the same. But when you actually go to use them, it's like this is turned back. I don't know how to say it right. I'm probably not doing a great description of a tool review of this, but this right here, these channels are terrible. And I've seen some other, see how it skips all the time. I've seen other videos of this where people have put a lot of pressure on it and this mechanism is broken. I haven't broken it, and I've put some good pressure on it. I will say that. I mean, they haven't broken, but I could see how this would not be as strong. I don't know why they went with this instead of a design like this. Like even the Irwin ones, which I used to have the Irwins. Once you get this in here, it never, ever skips, you know? But the Irwin ones have this type of design, and they're Nipex copies. I used to have a pair. I think I gave them away, but this way that this is so much better of a design than this. And I don't know why Channellock chose to do it like that. I really don't. They made the handles way too wide. Like when you're, especially on the 10-inch ones, when like, maybe it's just because how thick the handles are, but these ones, you hold them in your hand when it's all the way together and it's comfortable, you know? These ones, it's too wide. It feels stupid. Like you can't really even use them when they're all the way closed. And I want to use them when they're all the way closed because this cross hatching, I want to grab stuff with them sometimes. So that's why these ones are better. And actually, I think these would be, I have not used them yet for working on cars, but I think they would be good for working on cars, you know, like maybe bending cotter pins straight and maybe even getting some hose clamps, like those springy kind of hose clamps. I could see how these would get on them good, and you could lock them in position and get them. So maybe that would be a good use for these. But I would be scared about the you know, grease and stuff getting in here and making these teeth skip. You know, grease caking up in these, dirt cakes up in this, and then the teeth will skip. It won't ever lock in good. It's so dumb. It's just this button mechanism sucks. And they put the little USA on there. It's cute and everything. They're made in the USA, Channellock. I want to love them, but I just don't. And I've used these, you know. I tried to replace these for, you know, the regular Channellocks. Like I took these out of my main tool bag. I put these in, and then it lasted a week or maybe a week and a half, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So, but I kept grabbing them and using them sometimes because I was planning on doing a review. And people kept asking about it, and I put it off because I didn't want to talk too much smack about Channellock because I love Channellock so much. I have so many of their tools and they're so great, but these are just a total dud. WTF Channellock, why did you do this to us? You know, that's just the way I feel about it. These are so much better, it's not even funny. And what I think would be really cool for Channellock to do is take the good idea from here. Take these jaws, make a heavy-duty, thick, cross-hatching pair of jaws like this, and put it on these, and make these have that jaw. I know they could do that. That would be actually a very useful pair of pliers. And maybe not even make it as thick. Maybe just make it this thick, like regular 10-inch Channellocks, just with cross-hatching on them. That would make these interesting and different, and it would be much more enjoyable to use. The main thing that sucks about these more than anything is the button adjustment. And even when you get past the button adjustment, I mean, do you see what it just did? Doesn't lock in there good. And it's not supposed to do that. It's not like a quick adjust or something. It's not supposed to do that. I mean, maybe you could get used to it. I don't know. But even if you get past the button adjustment, which sucks, once you get past that, it's just not usable. It's not it doesn't fit good in your hand. It doesn't feel right to use. And it's not, and I mean, I don't know that I could ever get used to it. I did not like these at first. I did not like the button. And I don't like the curved jaws on most times, on Channellocks. But these have curved jaws and a button, and I got used to them because they're a good design. You know, they're a good design. I still like these better than these, but I still use these. These I don't think I could ever get used to. Channellock, you missed the boat on this. You really messed up, and I'm gonna see if I can get these to work a little better. They got some dirt in the button, but these need to be redesigned. Nice try, Channellock. You really messed up. Just hate them. So anyway, WTF Channellock. That's the first ever weekly tool focus. They'll be coming out on Wednesdays from now on. Channellock Speedgrips. Channellock. Take the crosshatch, put it on these kind of pliers, and you'll have a winner. These cost $50 for this 2-pack. Too much. These are way better and cost much less. So you need to figure that out too. So anyway, that's the official WTF on the Channellock Speedgrips. Thanks for watching.